guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Taisha, but you can call me Ty, and I'm a makeup artist here in Brooklyn. So welcome back to Ty's Black Fridays. As you know, every Friday I am going to be doing a review on a black owned makeup company or a collaboration that is with someone of color. So today's review is going to be on Hue Noir's, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, True Hues Flawless Finish Foundation. I had to look at my computer because I wanted to make sure I was reading the full name correctly. So Hue Noir's foundation comes in 25 shades. They specialize in shades just for women of color. So that's all you're going to get in these foundations. So you have 25 colors that are just for us. Like, I don't think anybody else, and I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody else actually has that many foundations that's just for us. So that's pretty impressive. So they are now in Target, which I think is something that's huge. So you can go to your local Target and you can purchase this foundation. However, I am side-eyeing just a little bit Target because we have maybe about 4 Targets here in Brooklyn, and they only seem to have it at one Target. And I can't even really confirm that because I haven't been. One of the ladies that worked there told me that they had it in Target in Gateway. So if you're in Brooklyn, I believe it's only at the Gateway location. It is not downtown at Atlantic Mall or the new Arby Square Mall or the Flatbush Junction one. So I am side-eyeing you, Target, because it should be at all of them. We need our foundations too. But I believe it is at the one at Gateway. But I just wanted to do a review on this, guys, so you can see what this foundation is like. Like I said, we need to know our options and what's out there. Now, you can either go to Target, order it from Target online, or you can go to Hue Noir's actual website to purchase this. So if you go to Target, I'm seeing on Target website, it is $12.99 for this foundation. When you go to Hue Noir's website itself, it's saying that it's $20. I personally think I'm gonna buy mine straight from Hue Noir's website just because I want to support my people. And like I said, I'm side-eyeing Target just a little bit, but I'm gonna order probably straight from their website. So let's get into this review. Oh, before I start the review, I also meant to say that they also sell other items too. I personally wanted to try the foundation for the first time, but they also have lipsticks, a lip gloss, they have lip liners, they have eyeshadows, eyeshadow pencils, and it looks like they have accessories, they have brushes, sponges, and puffs. So definitely check out that stuff too. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to try some of their other products, but I mainly really want to try this foundation. So Hue Noir comes in 25 different shades. From the website, I wasn't sure exactly what shade I should get. So I did see on there that you can request to have them send you samples. You fill out a little questionnaire and they'll send you samples in the mail. So I was so happy when I got the box because I wasn't sure if I was really gonna get it, but I did and I was super excited. So let me show you guys the box. So the box comes like this. You just open it. And it's really cute. As you can see, it comes with a little frizzle, which I love. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. Comes with a little card giving you some information about the foundation. And they gave me 5 samples, which I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna get so many. So yeah, they gave me 5 samples. So I'm gonna tell you guys what these samples are. So on the website, I let them know I had an olive complexion, and I let them know what foundations I wore in the summer and the winter time. So the shades that they sent me was Cappuccino, Maple Walnut, French Toast, Buttercup, and Cardamom. So I'm gonna try these on for you. It's gonna be kind of hard. Well, I could put it on my face. I might put it on my face and my chest. Let's see what we do. So I'm gonna try these on from lightest to darkest. So the first one I'm dipping into is Cappuccino. Okay. Now this is Maple Walnut. These are a little light. Okay, this is French Toast. This is Buttercup. And this one is Cardamom. Do you guys, I hope you guys can see that well. So I brought you guys in a little bit closer. From what I'm looking at in the mirror, I think this one would be the best match, and that one was Buttercup. As you can see, you can barely see that I put that on. So yeah, this one don't look too bad either. You know what? I'm gonna put it on my chest too and see. Yeah, that's Buttercup. But this one is Carmine. Yeah, I think these both look really good. Like, I kind of feel like this one is a little bit, maybe, let me back this up. I feel like this one might be a little bit more warm and this one a little bit more cool tone, which I kind of am. I don't know, you tell me what you guys think in the comments. I think I might go with, I don't know which one to go with. I think I might go with this one because this one looks a little more warm. I'm trying to look in the monitor too. This one looks a little warm. This one looks a little more olivey and cool tone like me. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna go in with Cardamom. I feel like right here my face is a little darker, and that's normally where I contour anyway. So I'm gonna go with Cardamom, and I think once I contour and all that, it's gonna all pull in. So let's get started. So I don't know how much of this I was supposed to really use. I just kind of used everything that was in the little container. And as you can see, they gave me a good amount. So I'm just going to blend this in and see how it works. This is pretty. Okay, so this is drying down pretty fast. So I would say work fast with this. Yes, this side is like pretty dry. I didn't put on any primer or cream because I just wanted to see how it worked on my skin itself, so I can see for next time what I needed to do. Because with some foundations I need to put on a primer or cream too, and then some I don't. So I kind of wanted to see what to do first. But I will say it dries down really fast. So yeah, you guys want to work fast with this. Okay, so far I am liking the way this foundation looks. It looks really good, looks flawless. I will say that it did dry down quick, so something said let me go back to the website and see if it's a matte foundation. It doesn't say it's a matte foundation, but it does say it's a creaseless foundation, and that kind of makes sense to me since it dried down so fast. I said to myself as I was putting it on, this don't feel like it's gonna crease. So I mean, of course I gotta do the rest of my face and see how it goes. But right now, with how it dried down and reading what they said about it being creaseless, it kind of makes sense, and I actually like that. It dried down fast, but it's not making my skin dry. It doesn't feel like, it's like a little matte, but not completely, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I like it so far. Normally by now, if it was gonna dry my skin out, it would, but right now it's looking good. So I'm gonna put on my concealer, contour, and see how it works with my other products. While I'm setting my face, I wanted to tell you guys two things. So one, if you're gonna get this foundation and use a concealer with it, I think because the foundation dries down so fast, it's best to let your concealer dry down a little bit before you go in and blend it out. I think that would be the best method. Because for this eye, I did it when it was pretty wet and it blended good, but I felt like when I let this one dry down a little more, it blended out better. And I also wish I had used my ColourPop concealer. Like this one, like I said, it still blended well, but I feel like that ColourPop concealer, the way it dries down might blend with this a little bit better. But again, this one blended fine. I just thought that I would give you guys those little tips just in case this is something that you want to go out and get. Before I set the rest of my face, I wanted to bring you guys in closer and show you my eyes. I always have creasing on my eyelids. Like it just always happen right in here between my lid and my crease. And even when I apply like foundation or concealer, it just always creases. I will say if you look at my eye, there is no creasing. It might be a little bit right here, but that's kind of expected because my eye really like has a hard crease there. But right here, there's no creases, which is good. It says that it's a creaseless foundation and it's proven itself to be right. So I am back with my finished thoughts, and guys, I think that this looks really good. Like, you can tell me what you think in the comments. I feel like I look flawless. I really like the finish. It did, like I said before, it dried down fast, but I like that it dried down fast because it gives you like a matte finish. And normally matte foundations dry me out, but this one didn't. Like, my skin looks really good. It doesn't look dry, so I don't feel like I really need to wear cream with this. But it looks good. I like that it dried down fast because it does help being creaseless. I don't have any creases in my eyes. Everything blended good. As I said before, if you're gonna use a concealer with it, it's best to use a concealer to let your concealer dry down a little bit and then blend it out. That's the better method for this. I feel like maybe ColourPop's concealer would go well with this, or you know, Hue Noir. Maybe you guys can make a good concealer to go with this because I like the foundation. So if you guys made a concealer to go with it, that would be bomb. I also want to talk about blending. I felt like my other products blended really well with this, especially my eyes. Like, usually I'll put down my foundation and I'll put down concealer on my eyes to put as a base before I put my eye shadows. I just put the foundation on. As I showed you guys, my eyes didn't crease at all, which was amazing because that never happens for me. Usually my eyes always crease, and I have to like blend it out first before I set it with powder, but I didn't have to do that today. And then we're putting on my eyeshadows over the foundation. Like, it blended so well, y'all. Like, it blended so well. Like, I was amazed how pigmented everything came up on it and how smooth it was, because I guess because it has like that matte finish, everything just glided on it really nice. Like, I'm trying to find the best way to explain it. It just worked really well. It's like a really good base before you put down your other products, and I really like it. Hey guys, so I wanted to insert this little clip. I'm sorry if I'm looking a little crusty. I have been sick all day with a stuffy nose and a cold, but I still want to come and give you some more feedback on the foundation, because when I initially recorded the video, I just tried the foundation on myself, but later on, because I had the samples, I decided to try one of them on my clients. Now, I have dry skin, but my client has oily skin, so I was interested in seeing how it worked for her, since I felt that the foundation was so good and it doesn't feel like it was going to move. And it worked for her perfectly. I've tried different foundations on her. I've even tried the method of putting primer on and then putting powder and then foundation, and that worked, but not as good as this foundation. It kept her really matte the whole day. Like, I did her makeup maybe about 1 p.m. and when I saw pictures of her out that night at 8 p.m. her skin still looked good. Like, she was still matte, and that was like really wow. I really like this foundation. One tip I will say is that if you know you have oily skin, it is best to wash your face and just make sure you have like a pretty dry surface when you start. And then if you're gonna put primer on, make sure you put a thin layer of primer on, because anytime you have a foundation that dries down kind of fast, and let's say you have a wet spot and you put that over that, that's not gonna dry down well. That's just like science or whatever. So make sure you clean your face really good. Make sure you get all the oils off if you can. If you put your primer on, put it on then, and then go on with this foundation, and it will go on smoothly. And yeah guys, it'll last a really long time. Back to the video. So would I recommend this foundation? Yes, I would. I like this foundation. Again, it's so good. And I wish I had found this in the summer, because it doesn't feel like it's gonna move. Like, it feels like it's just gonna stay in place. And actually, it took me a little bit of time to do my foundation because I was talking to my mom. So I actually sat in this for a little bit. And normally with my lights and everything, it's hot. And I start to see sometimes certain foundations move just a little bit, but this one is here to stay, honey. It's not moving. So again, this is a thumbs up. I really like this. If you want to go out and purchase this, you definitely should. It is a go for me. So I hope you guys like this video so much. This is my second video for Ty's Black Fridays. Look out for next week's video. Subscribe. Don't miss out on the next video I have coming up. So I see you guys next time. Bye.